Good day. In this video, we're going to show you the two techniques that we can use to prove similarity with triangles. There are two rules that makes shapes similar. The first one is the corresponding angles are equal and the corresponding sides are in proportion. Both needs to be true in all other shapes or polygons. On triangles, only one rule needs to apply. Then they will be similar. Either corresponding angles are equal or corresponding sides are in proportion. We will explain it to you using two examples. A very basic question will look like this. They give us two triangles, and in both of them they give us these angles, and they tell us we have to prove that triangle ACB is similar to triangle DFE. Then I want you to see in this video that it's very important the order that these letters are written in, ACB and DFE. You'll find out what I mean as we go. We'll start our answer by saying in triangle ACB and triangle DFE, exactly in that order. Then we will write angle C is equal to angle F is equal to 40 degrees. It was given to us. We can see there's a 40 degrees and there's a 40 degrees. Then we can write angle B is equal to angle E is equal to 110 degrees. It's also given to us. There's 110 and 110. If you look creatively, you'll see the C is in the middle between A and B, and the F is in the middle between D and E. They are friends. Then the B is at the back and the E is at the back. Means nothing, but it helps us to make it easier in future. Now, the next reason takes a while to grasp. And look at the video once or twice and then see if you can grasp it. So then we write angle A is equal to angle D, and our reason is third angle of a triangle. Or you may write sum of angles in triangle. What this wording then means is, if they give me two triangles and they tell me that angle is equal to that angle and that angle is equal to that angle, it means that the remaining angle in both of them will then be the same. Think logically. If the interior angles of a triangle is 180, and I minus the 40 there and the 110, I'll get 30. If I take the 180 of this interior angles, then minus the 40 and the 110, I'll get 30. So the remaining one will be the same size. That's why we call it third angle of a triangle will be equal. What it means, if the other two are equal, he will also be equal. Stop the video and get your brain around this. Now we just write triangle ACB is similar to triangle DFE. Remember the same order as the original question. We just give a reason now. The answer is corresponding angles equal. But some people allow angle, 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 or just A. Any one of these three can be used as the reason for this similarity. Now, after you have proven similarity, like we did up here, you can immediately write down these ratios, but forget the big words I'm using. You can write that AC on top of that DF, that's what I did here. The CB on top of the FE, I wrote it here, is equal to AB over DE. That is the ratios, so I can just write those on top of each other. The reason I must give is because the two triangles are similar, or I can just write corresponding angles equal, allows me to write this. The original question asked us just to prove similarity, but I wanted you to get into the feeling that after we've proven similarity, we can write down these ratios and we might need it in future. Now here is a summary of that you will find in any good maths textbook. That explains everything I just told you. It says here, if two triangles are equiangular, in other words, all corresponding angles are equal, they will be similar, the two triangles, and then you know that their corresponding sides will be in the same proportion. I would like you to say that with me. If two triangles are equiangular, they will be similar, and then you know that their corresponding sides will be in the same proportion. Now we're going to look at the second example. We're going to look at the second reason why two triangles are similar. Now we can prove it. Here we were given these two triangles, no indication on the angles. They gave me the lengths of all the sides here. Then they asked us, required to prove triangle ACB is similar to triangle DFE. You will see on this triangle, there is a short side 2, becomes bigger 3, bigger side 4. Same here, smaller side is 3, bigger one is 4,5, biggest one is 6. We will start our answer by saying in triangle ACB and triangle DFE, exactly in that order. One method to answer it is to write short over short. Then you write the shortest number on this triangle on top of the shortest number of that triangle, which is 2 over 3. Then we write in the names of those sides. That's CB and that's FE. And we have to give a reason why we're allowed to say that. It was given that that guy is 2 and that guy is 3. Next you may write long over long. Then you write the longest side here, which is 4 on top, and the longest line of here, which is 6 underneath. It's important, it doesn't matter which triangle's sides you write on top, as long as the one triangle stays at the top all the time. Then we write in the names of the sides. The 4 AC was 4 and DF was 6. Then remember, in maths we don't like a non-simplified fraction, so we divide that by 2 and that by 2 to get 2/3. Oh, now I can see they start looking the same. My reason is, it was given to me that this is 4 and this was 6. The numbers were there. Next you may write middle over middle. Put the middle number here, which is 3, on top of the middle number here, which is 4,5. Write in the names of those sides. And say given, because those sides were given to us. Remember to put this ugly looking ratio into your calculator, then it will simplify it to you to 2 over 3. Now we can see that this ratio is 2 over 3, 2 over 3, and 2 over 3. If you don't know or like the word ratios yet, just understand that these three answers are the same, and that means the ratios are the same. Then we write triangle ACB is similar to triangle DFE, and my reason, corresponding sides in proportion. All the pairs of corresponding sides ended up being 2 over 3. Stop the video and get your brain around this. Now we are finished answering what they asked us. But please remember, after you've done the similarity, you can now write angle A is equal to angle D, angle C is equal to angle F, angle B is equal to angle E. Because the two triangles are similar, so the corresponding sides were in proportion, so therefore these angles will be equal. Quite easy to see that A will be equal to that D, that C will be equal to that F, and that B will be equal to that E. Please stop the video and get your brain around this statement. In any good textbook, you'll now find this summary of what I taught you up here. It says there, if the lengths of all the pairs of corresponding sides of two triangles are in the same proportion, then the triangles are similar and the corresponding angles are equal. It's a mouthful, try and say it with me. If the lengths of all the pairs of corresponding sides of two triangles are in the same proportion, then the triangles are similar and the corresponding angles are equal. Try and see if you can make a small summary for yourself about these facts. Then I wrote a side note for you. Remember, the order you write the ACB and the DFE is important. It doesn't have to be 100% the same as mine, but I could have written it this way. Triangle ACB is similar to DFE. Triangle ABC is similar to DEF. Triangle EFD is similar to BCA. If you look at it, it's important the A is at the beginning here with a D. There the A is at the beginning with a D. There the A is at the back with a D. The C here is in the middle with the F. The C is at the back with the F. So as long as the A and the D are at the same place, the C and the F is at the same place, and the B and the E is at the same place. Just a small note, the corresponding angles and the corresponding sides are related to that writing. Lastly, just to mention the two facts that we learned in this video. We said two triangles are similar if the corresponding angles are equal. Two triangles are similar if all the pairs of corresponding sides are in the same proportion. The first rule I explained here, second rule we explained there. Please stop the video and get your brain around this. Please indicate whether you liked or disliked the video and subscribe to the channel. If you run into any similarity problem that you can't solve or have problems solving or are not sure about, you can send a clear WhatsApp photo of your problem to this number and a clear WhatsApp photo of where you tried it to this number. Then we'll try and solve the problem for you and send back an answer as soon as possible. Enjoy Similarity.